Hello everyone and welcome to another video. In this video, I'll try and explain how to increase your success rate during sunrises and sunsets, and I'll cover how and why we get the colourful sunrises and sunsets, examples of what to look out for, and the apps that I use to achieve this. The two main things is the scattering of light when the light goes through the atmosphere and the sun's position. So the sun's position is going to be critical. And we've got a few different things here. First off is astronomical twilight, and that's when the sun is 12 to 18 degrees below the horizon. Then we have nautical twilight, which is 6 to 12, and then civil twilight, which is 0 to 6. And halfway through civil twilight is when golden hour starts, and these are very critical to what we want to achieve. And the conditions, obviously, you want some clouds, but with this degree or these degrees, you can, even if it's clear, you can get really nice, colourful skies. So you don't have to have clouds. So you can go out there, and depending on the humidity and the pollution levels, you'll get this nice, colourful haze on the horizon, and it can be really nice. So clearer skies, you'll have brighter pinks, and then more particles will enhance the pink colors. So that's what I was talking about just before. So now I've got some examples. So here, this shot was in Utah, and this is very, very low cloud, but you can see the sun is on this side. I'm pretty sure this is sunrise, and you can see it's not really pink, but that's because the angle is not right for this moment. But that's just an example of a low level cloud. Now this is the day, last Saturday. You can see this break in the horizon, and that's where we're getting all of that light, and it's blowing up this sky, and we're getting all this color. Another example is here. You can see this big crack on the horizon and through here, and that's why we're getting all this beautiful light and all the color. Another prime example is, see on the horizon here, we've got this big crack, this nice opening, which is going to lead into the degrees. So here we have the degrees, 0 to 18 degrees, and that's just going to represent what we have just here in my amazing examples. So here we've got the light shining through at the right degrees, and it's hitting the cloud and turning it all pink because it's going through the atmosphere. So that's exactly what is happening in my example back here, just here. So these are the things that we want to try and predict and watch out for. Now going to the apps, I've got Willy Weather. If you're shooting along the coast, then this is a great thing to check. You want to check your swell because on that day, it was only 2 meters here, but it was pretty big waves, and there was some close calls. So you want to check the swell. You obviously want to check the tides if you're taking seascape photos or along the coast, because some places you won't be able to get to. And if you get there on low tide and then the tide comes in, then you might not be able to get back. So tides is another big one. Now, windy is really amazing for this. There's a lot of other apps you can use, but I checked this just before I went out. I usually check the night before and then before I leave. But see this big crack here and a few of these ones here. If we go back here, that's this big crack here and these gaps in the clouds. So you can see that. And then if I turn that off, that's this here, this big shelf and all these cracks in here. And the main thing is you've got a nice big clearing here. So on that right degree, you've got all this light shining through and underneath these clouds. And then the last one, clear outside. I use this a lot for astrophotography, but you can see here, I think sunrise was like 6:30 in the morning. You've got your total cloud, low, medium, and high. Usually you want high cloud for those really nice sunrises and sunsets. You get like those cotton candy skies, but medium cloud can be fine as long as that degree is correct. And then low cloud is usually not great. But again, you never really know until you get out there. And on that note, 2 disclaimers. You can take all this information with a grain of salt. I'm no meteorologist, I'm just a photographer. And don't let the planning and prediction of good sunrises and sunsets hold you back from getting out there, because you can plan all you want. There's just too many variables and anything can happen. You can have chuck windy up here. Checking the wind direction. The wind can blow all the clouds or the storms in the same direction and block out the sun, and then you'll get absolutely no light and you'll get skunked. So I guess the main thing is, if you've got the time, just go out there, have fun, and make the most of it. So hopefully this will help everyone with a little bit of planning and increasing your success rate for sunrises and sunsets. Thank you. Bye.